Close Racing Supply in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been in business since 1996, serving the motorsports industry with quality parts and components for dirt late models, modifieds, and stock lip race cars. Check out the expanded inventory at their new larger location or give them a call at 814-225-3250. In stock at Close Racing Supply are parts from the most popular manufacturers like All-Star Performance, Ware's Machine, Dynamic Drivelines, Winter's Performance, Willwood, Quick Car Racing Products, and many others. They also manufacture their own quality CRS race components. Check out the website at closeracingsupply.com or follow them on Facebook.
Getting ready to go green flag racing off of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Green flag goes in the air. Nick Arnold hammers on the throttle first, takes off the race lead farther back, 3 wide for fourth as Warner to the bottom of the racetrack of Babcock. Stebbins was in the mix as well. The 3 beat doors down the front straightaway, and Warner, he is making out. He has jumped all the way up to the 3rd position as he slides by DeGollier off of turn number 4. Now works on Derek Austin down the front straightaway. Nick Arnold, the race leader, and continuing to show the way, but we'll see for how long, because the quickest car on the track is that 12 star of Brendan Warner. He now finally gets position on the bottom of the racetrack on Derek Austin, and he slides by and clears him down the back straightaway. He will now set his sights on the back bumper of the race leader of Nick Arnold. Off of turn 4, you can just see the drive off that Warner has compared to Arnold. They're back through 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway. Only about 6 car lengths separate the two, but Warner chops off a car length or 2 as they spill back into 3 and 4. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go. Halfway this time by, and Warner has chopped that lead in half that Nick Arnold had about a lap and a half ago. Down the back straightaway, just 3 car lengths separate the two as Warner is continuing to close the gap and starting to put some pressure on the doorstep of Nick Arnold. They're into 1 and 2. Warner about a lane higher than Arnold as they head off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. That lead, however, has stabilized a bit. Arnold has hit a proverbial brick wall and has not been able to close in on any further as he has gotten to within about 3 car lengths. This time by, 2 laps to go for the 2 race leaders as Nick Arnold continuing to try to hold off a hard-charging Brandon Warner. Down the back straightaway, Arnold actually responds and adds a car length. Through 3 and 4, onto the front straightaway, white flag in the air. Final time around for the first of 3 heats in the Pro Mines. A lap to go for the 2 race leaders. 1 more set of corners for Warner to do anything if he's got anything, and he does not. Off of turn 4, Nick Arnold is going to score the win in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods heat number 1 of 3 here this afternoon at McKean County Raceway. 24P of Derek Peterson. He will start 5th as they head off of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. Green flag goes in the air for heat number 2 of the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods class as the battle for the lead side by side into turn number 1 as Brewer has just a nose of an advantage over Tara Brewery as they head down the back straightaway. They continue to go wheel to wheel into turn number 3 as this is allowing Tyler Oakes and Zane Harvey to sort it out for the position number 3, and Tyler Oakes starting to close the gap. Meanwhile, Al Brewer has cleared Tara Brewery, who slides way wide in the middle of 1 and 2, and that opens up the door for Tyler Oakes. He slides by and into the number 2 spot, and now Tyler Oakes will set his sights on Al Brewer off of turn 4. Tara Brewery under the gun now from Zane Harvey. Those two side by side down the front straightaway. Tara Brewery has sparks flying out the rear end as they head through 1 and 2, but up front Al Brewer, he has got about a 6 car length advantage over Tyler Oakes as they head off of turn 4. Brewer doing his best to continue to either pull away or just maintain that gap as Tyler Oakes goes about a lane higher than Brewer did on the corner entrance to turn 3, and that's going to pay dividends for Brewer. He adds a car length or 2 to his lead. Last week's feature winner, Zane Harvey. He is having a whirl of a time trying to get around Clayton Terrabori. Those two went side by side for a couple of laps, and now Terrabori has opened up that space between the two to about 3 car lengths down the front straightaway. Al Brewer has set his sights to the clear racetrack directly ahead and pulled away. He has opened up to about 8 car lengths of separation off of turn 4. 2 laps down, or 2 laps to go for the race leader of Al Brewer. Al Brewer into 3 and 4, and he does not have to worry about Tyler Oates out the back, at least right now, as Zane Harvey takes another stab at Terrabori. Again, they go side by side down the front straightaway. Up front, though, Al Brewer all by his lonesome. Down the back straightaway and into 3 and 4 for the final time. Nothing to worry about out back. Al Brewer is going to score the victory in the second of 3 heats in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods.
Check out Lizard Lit Pit Lights for all of your pit lighting needs, available in dual or single kits. Do you have an open trailer? We have you covered. 5-foot kits available in red, black, and orange, perfect for your food trucks or cart trailers. Need canopy lighting? We do that too. Looking for something flashy? Check out our powder-coated and telescoping line. Join the family today. Visit lizardlitpitlights.com and don't get caught in the dark.
5-car field, 8 laps in the third and final heat for the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods. Goes green as they head onto the front straightaway. Nystrom and Root side by side, but it's going to be Vaughn Nystrom who's got the advantage as they head through 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway for the first time. Down the back straightaway, Nystrom starting to pull away from the rest of the field as now he slides wide in the middle of 3 and 4, and we got a 3-wide fight for position number 2. Dixon and Woodward bombard the back bumper of the 12X of Tom Root, and they both slide by with ease, and now the battle for second is hot and heavy. Dixon to the bottom of the racetrack of Woodward. They will go wheel to wheel off of turn 4 and drag race down the front straightaway, both of them closing in on the 07B of Nystrom. Off of turn number 2, Dixon cleared Woodward for second and now is battling for the race lead. Side by side into turns 3 and 4. Dixon slides by as the yellow flag flies. We'll see where they score him, but Dixon was definitely going to take over the race lead off of turn 4. But the 33 of Josh Canfield has had a problem in the yellow flag. Has come, and he has got a couple of big gunners behind him of Woodward Jr. and Dixon off of turn 4. Green flag goes back in the air. 2 laps down, 6 laps to go in the third and final heat of the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods class. Here at McKean County Raceway, the battle for the lead is hot and heavy. Dixon has got about a half a car length advantage. They head through 3 and 4, and Steve Dixon emerges as the race leader onto the front straightaway. Dixon leads the third lap. New race leader here in Heat 3. Off of turn number 4, 4 laps down, 4 laps to go as Steve Dixon, who started this one in 5th, has methodically worked himself all the way up to the top spot. Dixon, the race leader, off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway into 3 and 4, continuing to pull away from Vaughn. Dixon was pulling away by quite some time, but that time around, Vaughn Nystrom was the fastest car on the track as they head through 3 and 4. We'll see if he has anything for the back bumper of Steve Dixon. 2 laps to go for the 2 race leaders. You can call it about a good solid 4 car lengths between the 2 as they head off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Dixon trying to escape with the race lead and the heat win. Through 3 and 4 onto the front straightaway. 1 more time to go. 1 final lap around here in the third and final heat, and Dixon pulls away down the front straightaway. He adds a car length to his lead. Now off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway with half a lap to go for the final time into 3 and 4. Nystrom is just going to run out of laps. Off of turn 4, Steve Dixon is going to score the victory in the third and final heat for the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods class.